All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Wellness Wednesdays. I'm super excited about today's Wellness Wednesday. I am joined by Sam, of course, the co-host, and then we're also joined by Rich, her partner, and he is very, very knowledgeable about what we're going to be talking about today. He's super into fitness and health and wellness. So I'm really excited to hear from him and for you guys to hear from him. So today we are going to be talking about the ULT Plus Performance Pack. And so that's everything that comes with the ULT. As well as a lot of things from the performance pack. So we've got things like extra super aminos. We've got the MVP Sport, the MVP Sport chocolate. Can't Beat This is also in there as well as super xanthan. So to start it off, I'm going to talk a little bit about my kind of fitness transformation. So I haven't done this exact pack, the ULT Plus Performance, but I've done probably like 6 or 7 ULTs by now. And every time I do have a really incredible fitness transformation. For my first transformation, I lost a bunch of weight. The biggest thing I noticed was my energy levels just like skyrocketed. And that's really important because before that, I never really had the energy to go work out or to do yoga or to even just go for walks or like runs and stuff like that. And like even before the pandemic started, I was like finally like getting into a fitness routine or like a health, more so like a health routine, like an actual like routine. Like I was going to the gym pretty like a few times a week. I was starting to do a little more yoga, but then the pandemic hit and that all just stopped. I mean, the gym shut down. I was so bummed because I was finally getting into this routine of going like frequently. And I was like, well, shit, now what am I going to do? So everything just kind of stopped. And I would just I got super, super lazy during the beginning of the pandemic until I did my first ULT. And like I said, it gave me a ton of energy. And yeah, I was up running around, like doing everything I could possibly do to get rid of this energy. I lost a ton of weight as well. That was really big for me. And I was starting to tone as well, which was something I was never really able to do. And I owe a lot of that to the super aminos because they're really amazing for building muscle. And yeah, they're originally made for comatose patients, which is crazy. So even if you're not like doing barely anything, you're still going to be building muscle. And then another thing that also comes in the performance pack that has really helped me when I was living in Central America, it's called super xanthan. It's like nature's sunscreen. And so that was really amazing for me as well, because I'm not a person who likes to use sunscreen or anything like that. I don't like it on my face. I don't like it on my body. Anywhere. It's bad stuff. It's really bad for the ocean too. So I was like, I'm not going to put this in the beautiful ocean. Just doesn't feel right. So the super xanthan, I ordered that right before I went to Belize, and I started taking it probably like a month before I went to Belize to kind of build up that those levels of the super xanthan in my body. And yeah, when I went there, I didn't get sunburned once. And some days I was in the sun for like 8 to 10 hours a day, whether I was in the garden or at the beach or on the island swimming. I never got sunburned, which was amazing because I am very fair skinned, especially after leaving Wisconsin in the middle of the winter and going to Belize. Yeah, I was expecting to get burned. I was like, all right, like I'm still going to get burned, but hopefully this will help. But no, I never got burned and I got really nice tan. And super xanthan, it's also really good for your muscles as well. And yeah, it's good for muscle soreness actually. So it reduces the buildup of lactic acid, which is known to cause muscle soreness. So that was also really cool. But yeah, even without the performance pack and just the ULT, I feel like I had really amazing fitness transformation from where I was at to where I am now. And I would love to turn it over to Samantha because she has some really awesome knowledge about these products as well and amazing fitness transformation too. So take it away, Samantha.
Thank you so much. Yes. So when I first got into this, very much so like you, it was like I had a normal routine that I was feeling really good about. I had started seeing some progress in the gym. This was, 2019. And Then March 2020 comes and the gyms closed down. I lost my job. I pretty much got extremely depressed. I was dependent financially on my partner, which was a new thing for me. So that brought on a lot of stress and anxiety, and not having the gym to go to. I pretty much just kind of gave up on my fitness journey at that point, and I was very secluded in my home. And for the next year, I had gained around 15 pounds, and it was very much so noticeable. And then Ingrid came into my life with this incredible opportunity. And just like her, I didn't do the performance pack as my first ULT either, but I did start incorporating like some of the products right away. And in my first 30-day transformation, I had lost the 15 pounds that I gained during the beginning of the pandemic. So I felt extremely like happy with where I was, but also because it gave me the motivation and the energy and the desire to start getting active again. And luckily, within my first 30 days, the gyms were back open, the mask mandates were dropped. So I was able to kind of get back into a fitness routine, and also started seeing some toning going on, which was pretty new to me as well. And I know one of the products from the performance pack that helped, because I had just come from being an affiliate of a clean protein powder, and this was before I had all of the knowledge that this company has also provided. And so the MVP Sport for me was like, it came into my life at the perfect time, because I was searching for a like holistic plant-based protein powder that was eco-friendly, and this comes in home compostable packaging, which was a super plus for me. And as well as like the juice bar in a bag was how I was introduced to the Can't Beat This, and I quickly realized how much of a part of that was going to be in my life. It was just the little bit of energy that I needed, because for me, I know I'm extremely sensitive to caffeine, and this has just the smallest little amount, but with all of the high vibrational superfoods within it, it gave me like the perfect amount of energy for a pre-workout. So I know for most people, they use it as either a coffee replacement or a pre-workout. And the ULT in general, it has the super aminos in it. And like she said, they're made for comatose patients. So even though in that first week I was pretty sedentary, I had already started burning fat. In my first 7 days, I actually lost 7 of the 15 pounds. And it was like just that bit of motivation that I needed to keep going. Like I reached out to her within that first week, and I wanted to dive more into the community and the business side of things because of that. And for Rich, he was watching my first transformation, and I continued on the second month with my core 4, which is cutting it down to half of the products. So you just do it once a day with the Power Shake, Aminos, Biomedic, and Apothecary. And he was working very hard at a job, saw my transformation, and quickly within 2 months, he's like, I got to do this too. So he went and he did the ULT Plus Performance, and he had some pretty incredible results. The numbers definitely don't lie. And so I wanted to pass it over to Rich to talk about his fitness transformation. So for him, it was more of like he went into it for the support in the gym and at his crazy busy schedule, and the healing was like a bonus for him. So I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, so hey everybody, I'm Rich. And like Samantha was saying, I saw her transformation and it blew my mind, like, and then once she went through her first transformation, I, slowly started kind of listening in, more about the community and, the support and everything that she was getting. And I was like, wow, there's so much more to this. It's incredible. So I took the leap. I decided, all right, I got to do this. I have to, right? And so I went and I got a ULT plus performance pack because, I work out anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. Since I've been on the road, it's been cut down just a little bit, but, I still go for at least an hour or an hour and a half, super hard. And a big part of that is I need recovery. And when I first went vegan is kind of when my health journey started, and I was seeing some significant improvements, physically, and but not really getting the results exactly that I wanted. So just kind of fast forward a little bit to doing my ULT. Before I started my ULT, I went and I did a scan, and I was about 160 pounds at 6% body fat. I mean, that's pretty low body fat already. And I just kind of wanted to see, what would happen. So I stuck to the plan. I ate really well. And I actually, when my 30 days was over, I weighed myself again, did another scan. I stayed at 6% and I gained 8 pounds in 30 days. Like, that is no joke. It blew my mind. And I was like, what? Okay. Um, and one of the big things that, two big things for me that came out of my 30-day transformation is I had a very, very, very heavy addiction to caffeine. Like Samantha, yes, like bad. I was drinking anywhere from 600 to 900 milligrams of caffeine minimum a day, at least 600, probably up to 1,000, because I would drink energy drinks that were like 300 milligrams a piece. So I would drink at least 2 of those a day, which is 600 there, sometimes a third one, or a Red Bull or something else from the store, like mid-afternoon, on top of drinking like single servings of coffee, like the Keurig coffees at work. And I was at the time working, up to about 70 hours a week. So I was having to get up at like 3:30 in the morning, get to the gym super early. I had to be there by 4, put my workout in. I would go, sometimes not get off work until 7, 8 o'clock. I would get home. By the time I ate, it was 10 o'clock. By the time I could chill out, it was 11, 12. So I wasn't getting a lot of rest and putting my body through all this. So my recovery was really not, it wasn't where it should be. And after my 30-day transformation, I was able to, one, cut out the caffeine, and two, I saw a significant improvement to my recovery. And it was just mind blowing, that I was able to gain the 8 pounds. Most people come into this thinking it's going to be some sort of fast or, something like that. And it's not. It's going to help you get where you need to be, truly. And I like the performance pack personally because I am obsessed with the aminos. Like, I eat those things like candy. Like, I don't swallow them. I chew them. I love them. And I'll eat anywhere from like 15 to 20 of them a day, minimum 15. I do it with my pre-workout. I do that with the Can't Beat This and the Super Xanthan. Kind of like you had mentioned, it helps repair the tissue. So I've seen a significant recovery or increase in my recovery, like super significant. And my energy levels are just like through the roof. Like I'm already a pretty intense person as it is, and it just like turned it up a notch, with more mental clarity. So it was amazing. And a big thing with the caffeine that I've noticed is, when you're consuming that much caffeine, you're up and you're down, you're all around, you're crashing, you don't realize it. That plays a big role, like in my own personal mental health. And a lot of people don't realize that. And now, like, I'm not so up and down. Like, I'm a lot more stable. My mental clarity stays there a lot more than it ever has. Like, I'm not as spacey, I guess you could say. And then, yeah, so like the aminos, I swear by those. And then one of my other favorite products, so I always get the customizable pack because it gives me the option to switch out half of my power shakes with the vanilla chai super meal, which I love it. It tastes so good. But one thing I like about it is it has about 190 calories and 20 grams of protein per serving. So having those extra calories, just really significant in, the amount of calories that I'm burning every day. So it helps me just kind of get a little more into my, day-to-day routine. So on top of my power shake, I'm doing my super meal. And then the MVP sport, like Samantha kind of touched on a little bit. We were affiliates for another company, and, just really looking for, essentially I was more so looking for a protein powder, and I found a lifestyle, which is crazy, and it's just like I get done with a workout and I hit an MVP sport and I feel so like nourished afterwards. Like I can feel it doing its job. And as I'm working out, I can feel the xanthan, like I still get sore sometimes because I push myself really hard. So it's not to say you're not going to get sore, but it's going to help you, it's going to help with your recovery, and it's going to make you significantly, or it's going to help aid in being significantly less sore. And so though, between the MVP sport, the vanilla chai and the aminos and the can't beat this, like those are my just everything. And then of course the gut health, like I didn't understand how much gut health plays a role in like your mental and physical health, and until I did my first 30-day transformation, and my digestion, like just I could feel it just kick up a notch, and like I could feel the foods doing what they're supposed to do and nourishing my body. And it was just like, ever since that first 30-day transformation, I have not ran out of vanilla chai. I don't run out of aminos. In fact, when we do buy aminos, because I burn through them pretty quick, I eat a lot of them. And so I'll buy an extra 6-pack. And that way we just always have extras on hand, because I'll do some pre-workout and I'll do some post-workout. And then I'll do about 10 in the morning with my power shake. And then, like I know that my nutrition for the day is, it's covered. And then I can, and then I can eat my foods around that. So it's just been like a blessing in disguise as far as my fitness goes. And like I said, I gained 8 pounds in 30 days doing this transformation. And I like being on the road right now, since we're doing van life and everything. One thing I was a little worried about is, how often am I going to be able to get to the gym? Like that was a big thing for me, and something I worried about a little bit. But I was able to, like I'm able to like hold on to my muscle, and like I haven't withered away, so to speak, like being more sedentary than I was before, embarking on this van life journey. So it's just really been a blessing for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Ingrid.
Thank you, Rich. It's such an amazing share. Your story is absolutely incredible. And I really love that, like you said, that this transformation meets you pretty much anywhere you're at. And like, I love that, like Samantha and I, we both lost weight, and like you gained like weight in muscle form, which is just amazing. So really quick, I just wanted to go over just everything that comes in this ULT plus performance pack. So it's ULT plus performance. So there's extra added products on top of it rather than just the regular ULT. So it comes with 4 Appleberry Power Shake serving, and they're 15 servings per pouch. Otherwise, you can do the super meal like Rich does. So that's you take 2 Appleberry and then you get 2 of the super meal, which is amazing. And that equals to 2 shakes a day, which is awesome. It comes with 3 bottles of super aminos, and that is going to be the muscle building pre-digested protein. And then it comes with 2 bottles of apothecary. And so that is what helps you get the deep, super restful sleep in the evening. So you wake up refreshed and glowing, obviously. And then it comes with 2 packets of the Biomedic, which is going to be the deep gut repair, which is also really gentle. It's not a super intense gut repair where you're just going to be running to the bathroom all day. It's really gentle. And then it comes with the super cleanser as well, that's going to be the parasite remover. And that's also very gentle. You're also not going to be running to the bathroom. And then it comes with one MVP Sport vanilla and one MVP Sport chocolate. And that's going to be the protein that is also going to help with building the muscle. And then it comes with the Can't Beat This, which Rich talked about, which has the little bit of caffeine in it, or Samantha talked about, I think. And so that's really amazing too, if you need that extra little bit of oomph before you go to the gym or after, which I know I do. I've gotten a few pouches that Can't Beat This, and it's really good as well. It's amazing. And then it also comes with, which is really cool, they haven't always done this, it comes with 10 servings of Aloe Digest. So that helps the digestive system. It's really gentle. It's really good. And then it also comes with Cocoa Hydrate. So this is also going to help you stay super hydrated, which is really important when you're going to the gym as well and working out more often. And then it comes with the Super Xanthan, which also helps with muscle soreness. And it's the sunscreen that I used in Belize. And then it also comes with a stainless steel blender bottle, which is amazing because the company is going completely plastic free. So we got rid of all the plastic and everything. And all of these products also come in compostable packaging, compostable little bags that are also resealable. So that's amazing that we're going plastic free. But yeah, that's everything that comes in this pack, which actually equals to be about $14 per day, which is just absolutely amazing. It's a little more than the ULT, which is about $11 a day. But for all these extra products, it's super, super worth it. So yeah, if anybody's interested in learning more about any of these products, about the regular ULT, about the ULT Plus Performance, or any of the individual products as well, please just get back to whoever invited you on this call or whoever sent you the recording. They also are going to have a $100 off coupon that they can give you too. So an even better deal, which is kind of a no-brainer. It's an amazing time to say yes to these products and say yes to this transformation. Because pretty much everybody that I've spoken to, this comes into your life at the exact right time, right when it needs to be here for you. So yeah, is there anything else that you guys wanted to say real quick to end the call?
I think you pretty much covered it, but yeah, I just wanted to touch on like the aloe and the cocoa, because it is probably like everything that is in this is what we live off of in a day. It does take care of the majority of our grocery bills, and being that it's shelf stable for 2 years without refrigeration, it's made van life and just anyone who's like on the go, it makes your life so much simpler, and it's super convenient because yeah, you just put it in your stainless steel shaker bottle and you add water, and it's 98% living enzymes. So it's better than the food that I could even get at the grocery store. And so yeah, like you said, it really is a no-brainer when you have the savings on top of the value that this brings. I'm just so grateful. They're all non-negotiables in both of our lives. And it's just, I'm so grateful to you, Ingrid, for bringing this into my life, because I don't know where I would be looking at the lack of progress I was making on my own, doing all the right things with all the right foods, you know, organic juicing and everything. It came into my life right when I needed it. And I'm just so blessed for the community, for you, and for being able to embark on this van life journey, thanks to, you know, having this in our life.
And, one thing I didn't really touch on is, like the fact that I was able to put on 8 pounds of lean muscle. It's not necessarily healthy when you're bulking. People bulk when they're putting on muscle and they're eating like 4,000 plus calories a day. That's so taxing on your liver and your just, your kidneys. And, it's really not the healthiest approach. So, just being able to put on that lean muscle is just like key, and not having to, put all this extra waste in your body, really. So
Yeah, beautifully said. All right, well, thank you guys so much for this beautiful call and your beautiful shares. So grateful to be a part of this with you guys. And yeah, like I said, whoever sent to this recording to you, please just reach back out to them to get started on your transformation journey. But thank you so much, guys.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.